Filming the Traitors in a Scottish castle may have been Lisa Rinna's most difficult task to date, even if she loves drama. The Traitors has been the most challenging experience for Lisa Rinna, star of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. What appeared to be simply another reality program ended up being one of the most physically and emotionally taxing experiences she has ever had. Along with other well-known figures, Rinna joined Season 4. She recently alluded to the fact that the show challenged her more than anything she had ever encountered. She has called the trip unexpected and extreme. The actress noted that although she has always been at the center of the drama, the strain this time was unlike anything fans could have imagined. What took place in Scotland? To learn the entire tale, continue reading the article. Rhobh. Lisa Rinna leaves the program during her 8 seasons on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Lisa Rinna was undoubtedly one of the most talked about celebrities. She had a reputation for being outspoken and confrontational without fear. She established a reputation as one of the show's most memorable stars by frequently being at the center of its most dramatic scenes. However, noting the constant hostility and the toll it has had on her, Rinna announced that she is taking a vacation from the show. Harry Hamlin, her husband, backed her decision, saying it was the best one for her health. She has started a podcast, is embracing the fashion industry, and is pursuing new artistic endeavors. Rhobh. Lisa Rinna says her toughest test was the Traitors following her recent return from filming Season 4 of the wildly popular and well-known reality show The Traitors. Lisa has shared her journey experiences. Lisa revealed the information on her podcast. Let's not talk about the husband, describing it as harder than anything. She also described the experience as more difficult than Broadway. Lisa remembered the tense atmosphere in the castle. The environment was entirely different from the outside world because the competitors were required to give up their cell phones. She described the forced detox as the greatest thing ever to happen, adding, "They take your phone from you, and you don't have your phone." The competition was under more pressure because of the isolation. Additionally, it made forming friendships simple, and it became even more crucial to recognize betrayals when they occurred. The Traitors was the most difficult project Rinna has ever worked on. She called the other competitors fierce badasses. Under any difficult circumstances, the castle soon became a battlefield of the mind. Fans will be able to see if the show pushes her to the limit when it debuts. Additionally, they will discover whether it was something more. Lisa Rinna has never been one to back down from drama. From the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to her decades in the entertainment industry, she's built a reputation as one of television's most fearless, outspoken, and unpredictable personalities. But now, Rinna admits that even she met her match, and it wasn't in Beverly Hills. In a recent interview following the explosive season of The Traitors, the 61-year-old actress and reality icon confessed that her appearance on the hit competition series was the toughest challenge she's ever faced, both mentally and emotionally. And for someone who's faced off against the likes of Denise Richards, Kim Richards, and even her own castmates at the infamous RHOBH reunions, that's saying a lot. A whole new game for the Queen of Drama. For years, Lisa Rinna thrived in the glamorous chaos of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, where drama reigned supreme and alliances shifted faster than designer handbags. But The Traitors, a psychological reality competition set in a secluded castle in the Scottish Highlands, demanded a whole new skill set. It's not like Housewives, Rinna explained. You can't just talk your way out of something or charm your way through. You're constantly being watched, second-guessed, and manipulated. It's mind games 24/7. The show, which pits celebrities and reality TV veterans against each other in a mix of mystery and deception, challenges players to complete missions while secretly identifying traitors among them, players assigned to sabotage and murder others in the game. Rinna, who's known for her sharp wit and fearless confrontation style, admitted she underestimated how cutthroat the experience would be. "I thought I'd go in there, have some fun, maybe stir the pot a bit," she laughed. But once the game started, it was like stepping into Survivor meets Clue with a touch of Housewives paranoia. A battle of brains, not Bravo reunions. What made the Traitors particularly difficult for Rinna was the mental warfare. While Rhobh thrived on emotional tension and public perception, the Traitors demanded psychological endurance. On Housewives, you can storm off, take a breath, or pour yourself a glass of wine, she said. Here you're trapped in this gorgeous, eerie castle, and you have to constantly act like you trust people you know are lying to your face. Rinna's reputation as a master manipulator and professional provocateur preceded her, and that, she believes, worked both for and against her. "Everyone assumed I was the traitor from day one," she laughed. "I mean, can you blame them? I've made a career out of stirring drama." But despite the suspicion, Rinna insisted she played with integrity, even if others didn't see it that way. "It was frustrating," she admitted. "In Beverly Hills, people accuse you of being fake. In Scotland, they accuse you of being a liar. You can't win." The emotional toll behind the glam. Behind the glittery outfits and quick comebacks, Rinna revealed that the Traitors pushed her to a breaking point. "There was one night where I just sat in my room crying," she shared. "Not because of the game, but because of how much it messes with your head. You start questioning who you are, what's real, and who you can trust. It's emotionally exhausting." For Rinna, the hardest part wasn't being accused or even betrayed, it was being alone. On Housewives, even in your worst fights, there's always a producer, a friend, or a camera guy to give you that nod like, "You're okay," she said. Here, it's silence and candlelight and paranoia. You really have to face yourself. She also admitted that the isolation made her reflect on her own history with trust, particularly after her dramatic Rhobh exit in 2023. "When I left Housewives, I told myself I was done with fake friendships," she reflected. "But then I realized, even when you're not on Bravo, life still throws you into rooms with people pretending to be your friend." Redemption or reinvention? Rinna's stint on the Traitors also became an unexpected opportunity for reinvention. While many fans saw her as the villain of Rhobh, the bold talker who fueled drama with everyone from Sutton Stracke to Kathy Hilton, the Traitors gave her a chance to show a more vulnerable strategic side. "I think people finally saw that I'm not just this loudmouth villain," she said. "I'm actually pretty smart. I can read people, but I also get hurt when I'm wrong." Throughout the season, Rinna balanced her signature humor with emotional honesty, surprising even her critics. Viewers praised her confessionals for being both hilarious and heartfelt, with one fan calling her the perfect mix of chaos and clarity. "I wanted to show up as me, not Lisa Rinna the character," she said. "I didn't have glam every morning or a producer whispering in my ear. It was raw. It was real." The reality TV icon reflects. Now that the show is aired, Rinna says she has no regrets, even if the experience was emotionally draining. "It's funny," she mused. "People thought Housewives was scripted, but the Traitors was the most authentic thing I've ever done." You can't fake your fear when someone's accusing you of being a traitor in a castle at midnight. She also credited the show for helping her rediscover her resilience. "I learned that I'm tougher than I thought," she said. "I've been through social media backlash, cast feuds, family drama, but the Traitors taught me how to trust myself again." Still, Rinna couldn't resist adding a little trademark sass, and let's be honest, no one wears a cloak better than me. A hint at what's next. While Rinna remains coy about whether she'd ever return to the Traitors or rejoin Rhobh, she teased that this new era of her career is all about taking risks. "I'm not done with television," she grinned, "but I'm done playing it safe." The Traitors reminded me that I love the thrill, the unpredictability, the chaos. It's who I am. Fans are already speculating that Rinna's newfound humility and emotional depth could pave the way for a comeback, maybe even a return to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in the future. Never say never, she teased. If I can survive being locked in a castle with backstabbers, I can definitely survive another Beverly Hills dinner party. The verdict. For someone who has thrived in the spotlight for decades, Lisa Rinna's confession that The Traitors was her toughest challenge yet speaks volumes. It wasn't about glam squads, confessionals, or Bravo taglines. It was about survival, strategy, and self-awareness. I walked out of that castle a different woman, Rinna concluded, stronger, sharper, and maybe, just maybe, a little less dramatic.